To sew successfully. Mentally. Prepare yourself mentally for sewing. Think about what you are going to do. Choose a fabric and pattern right for your purpose. Practice sewing on scraps of the material until your stitch is just right, and you have confidence in your ability to stitch straight. Approach the job with enthusiasm. You must want to make something lovely. To have the fun of putting pieces of fabric together to make a garment, to handle the fabric with appreciation, to watch the beauty of the article grow as a result of your planning and effort. Never approach sewing with a sigh or lackadaisically. Good results are difficult when indifference predominates. Never try to sew with the sink full of dishes or bed unmade. When there are urgent housekeeping chores, do these first, so that your mind is free to enjoy your sewing. Physically. When you sew, make yourself as attractive as possible. Go through a beauty ritual of orderliness. Have on a clean dress. Come, Miss Canada, people are watching. Chop chop. Have your hair in order. Powder and lipstick put on with care. Looking attractive is a very important part of sewing. Again, sewing must be approached with the idea that you are going to enjoy it. And if you are constantly fearful that a visitor will drop in or your husband will come home and you will not look neatly put together, you will not enjoy your sewing as you should. Therefore, spruce up at the beginning so that you are free to enjoy every part of any sewing you do. Materially. Assemble all the essentials you are going to need before you begin. Have close at hand the pressboard and iron, a small bowl of water, preferably with a clean sponge in it. Now we discuss this. There it is. Keep a little bag full of French chalk near your sewing machine, where you can pick it up and dust your fingers at intervals. This not only absorbs the moisture on your fingers, but helps to keep your work clean. A cheesecloth and heavy muslin, press cloth, scissors, pins, chalk, small ruler, tape measure. Everything you need to sew with, so that you will not have to jump up to get this or that, because such distractions affect your efficiency. If you are to get good results from sewing, remember that you must do it pridefully and skillfully. An uncoordinated sewing experience is not conducive either to enjoyment or best results. Plan for sewing time. Make an appointment with yourself to sew, just as you would with your hairdresser or with a neighbour to go shopping. If your intimates enjoy sewing, invite them to come and sew with you from 2 to 5 on a Wednesday, or perhaps for an evening each week. On the days when you are sewing, make the dessert in the morning. Plan a quick-to-get dinner so that your afternoon can be given to the full enjoyment of sewing. Plan what you are to make ahead of time. Keep a notebook and jot down in it what findings or trimmings you need for each thing. Work out a recipe for each garment. For example, 3½ yards of crepe, 1 spool matching thread, seam binding, 1 matching zipper, pattern number, whatever it's going to be. Pin a scrap of the fabric to a page in your notebook. When you buy a piece of material, take a snip of fabric to use in matching the colour of threads, bindings, and zipper. Determine the construction your pattern calls for: plain seam, darts, hem, gathering, zipper, closing. Look for each in the index of this book and mark each reference page. Study each detail and make a practice sample if necessary. If you must use the dining table or must clear the floor for a cutting surface, plan to cut several garments at one time. Roll all the pieces of each garment together or place them in a box where you can get at them readily. Do your preliminary stitching on a garment at one time, pressing as you go. Save the basting or handwork to do when a friend drops in and you want to visit, or when you want to listen to a favourite radio or television programme. Much happiness and benefit can be had from sewing.
I am now recording.
Sure.
I'm very sure.
Okay.